value nìyẹn. Pi wallet dual value nínú ecosystem náà ló wà. So distinguish between the mined Pi and the purchased Pi. Pi tẹ́ ẹ mine fúnra yín tàbí tẹ́ ẹ rà láti exchange. So tàbí tẹ́ ẹ kó lọ sí orí exchange. So let's say purchase bí sọ tàbí tí ẹ rà láti orí exchange. So bí o sì jẹ́ nìyẹn. And the real time value for multiple assets. Let's say we connect now. Secure payment source verification. So connect Pi. Look at it. The internal contribution is 10 Pi at the GCV rate $314,059, which is $3,298,669.5. So I will exchange rate so $15, 25 Pi in here, which is external no contribution Pi in here. So these are the reality. So Kiyama Kajuajarama says Rupele wants him build the structure fún wa. So Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ ká jẹ́ pé á jẹ́ pẹ́. So bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. So let's wait and see the next action.
Big news in crypto. The European Union has officially approved Pi network trading. This landmark decision brings legitimacy and a detailed 7-point agreement for millions who've been mining Pi. It's a huge step for the metaverse republic of pioneers and GCV supporters. Let's break down what this means for Pi holders and the future of digital currency. PiCoin is now officially listed on European crypto exchanges. For years, Pi existed in a closed ecosystem. You could mine and transfer it, but not trade it openly. This changes everything. Now, millions of pioneers can trade Pi for euros or other cryptocurrencies. Real-world value, price discovery, and new investors are here. Pi is finally a tradable asset. Now, this is where things get really interesting and frankly a bit mind-bending. Point 2 of the agreement draws a very clear line in the sand. It states that the Pi that has been mined by pioneers, the coins currently sitting in wallets, will be considered the true and original Pi. This is a crucial distinction. It essentially grandfathers in all the effort and time that the community has put in since the beginning. Your mined Pi is the authentic foundational asset of this entire new economic system. But here's the kicker. This true Pi won't be immediately dumped onto the volatile open market we just talked about. Instead, it's going to be kept safe, almost like a national treasure, during the construction of the metaverse republic of pioneers. This is a fascinating strategy. It protects the long-term vision from the short-term whims of the market. It ensures that the foundational wealth of this new digital nation isn't squandered in the initial speculative frenzy. The agreement then drops a bombshell of a number. Once the metaverse is completed, this original mined Pi will be available for sale at a fixed value of $314,159 per coin. This is the global consensus value, or GCV. It's an audacious, almost unbelievable figure that has been a cornerstone of the GCV community's belief system for years. To see it codified in an agreement with the EU is nothing short of revolutionary. If you thought the GCV value was audacious, buckle up for point 3. This is where the scale of this project becomes almost difficult to comprehend. The agreement details that the European Union has invested, and this is a direct quote from the document, 314 trillion, 159 billion, 265 million, 358,979 euros in a new Pi-based pricing model. Let's just pause and absorb that number. That's over 314 trillion euros. It's a figure so large, it almost feels like a typo, but it's right there in the agreement. This isn't just a casual investment. It's a foundational commitment to an entirely new economic framework. This capital is being used to back a new digital currency called GLT, which stands for Global Liquidity Treasury. The agreement specifies that a total of 865 trillion GLT will be issued. So we have this new, massively funded currency, the Global Liquidity Treasury, or GLT. The next logical question is, how does it get into circulation? Point 4 of the agreement lays out the distribution mechanism, and it's centered once again on the pioneer community. The agreement states that all pioneer GCV holders will be allowed to start mining GLT. This is a brilliant move. It leverages the existing engaged user base of the Pi network as the initial distribution and validation network for this new currency. The mining process will continue until 80% of the total 865 trillion GLT supply is in circulation. This is a clearly defined target that gives everyone in the ecosystem a transparent view of the distribution progress. By putting the power of distribution into the hands of the pioneers, the system ensures a wide, decentralized ownership base from the very beginning. It's a way of rewarding the community, not just for their past loyalty, but with future opportunity. This isn't just a free-for-all, though. The eligibility is tied to being a pioneer GCV holder. This implies that your ability or rate of mining GLT might be connected to your holdings of the original mined Pi. With the economic framework and currencies established, point 5 of the agreement gives us the grand destination, the launch of the GCV Open Mainnet. This is the moment the entire ecosystem goes fully live, integrating all the different pieces we've discussed. The agreement sets a target date for this monumental event, January 1st, 2026. This isn't some vague soon. It's a concrete date that the entire community and all stakeholders can work towards. The launch of the GCV Open Mainnet is contingent on 2 major milestones being achieved. First, the distribution of the 865 trillion GLT must be successful. This means the 80% mining target needs to be reached, ensuring the new currency is widely held and the economy is ready to function. It's a check to make sure the engine of the economy is fully built and fueled before the car starts driving. The second, and perhaps more exciting milestone, is the completion of the Metaverse Republic of Pioneers on Pi Island. This is the tangible, experiential part of the vision. We're not just talking about a blockchain.